Spectacle lens inventory setup is one of the most important and detailed parts of setting up My Vision Express. In this video, you will learn how to set up procedure codes, spectacle lens categories, and spectacle lens inventory. To begin setting up your spectacle lens inventory, you will need to set up procedure codes. Go to File, Setup, Procedure Codes. Click the VSP Import button to import procedure codes with assigned VSP option codes. Click on the procedure code that you would like to import. You may import more than one at a time by holding the Control button and clicking on multiple lenses, or import all by clicking Ctrl A. Once you have imported the procedure code, you will highlight that procedure code and import the usual and customary price for that code and choose a lens type. If the code is used for both single vision and multifocal lenses, you will have to assign it to one type and re-import the same procedure code and import the usual and customary price for that second lens type. You may click the Delete button to delete the procedure code. If the procedure code is attached to an order or a claim, you will not be able to delete the procedure code. Instead, you can deactivate the code by unclicking the active checkbox. If you do not want to import from VSP, you can click the Add button and add the procedure code details individually. Before setting up your spectacle lens inventory, you will need to set up categories to put each spectacle lens in. Go to File, Setup, Categories. Then look for the Spectacle Lens Materials category. These categories will be the way that your lenses are set up easily to filter and find the specific lenses that you're looking for. In the Spectacle Lens category, you will notice that some categories are gray. These are hard-coded and cannot be deleted. They can be deactivated by unclicking the active checkbox. In the Spectacle Lens Material category, you will name the categories that you would like to list for your lenses. For instance, High Index 1.67 or CR39. Be sure that once you have added a new category, you scroll to the right and add a VSP code and description for all categories. Once you have set up the categories for the spectacle lens material, you will go to Spectacle Lens Style and set up the categories that you would like to use. This would be the way that you easily identify the lenses. You may categorize the lens by lens type, for example, Flat Top 28 and Flat Top 35, or you can categorize by lens name or brand, for example, Accolade or Zeiss Individual. Once again, the lens styles that are gray are hard-coded in the system and cannot be changed or deleted. They can be deactivated by unclicking the active checkbox. Be sure to scroll to the right and assign a VSP code and description to each style that you have added. The final spectacle lens category that you will set up is a spectacle lens tint color. This should include all tint colors and transition or photo gray colors that you have in your inventory, and a general color category named clear for all the lenses that do not have color. The lens tint colors listed in the gray are hard-coded in the system and cannot be changed or deleted. These also come with VSP codes and descriptions. You do not need to add a VSP code or description for spectacle lens tint colors categories that you have added. In the spectacle lens inventory, you will be able to set up all the lenses that your office will be selling. When adding lenses to an order, the price, descriptions, and other details will populate in the corresponding fields. You can access the inventory by going to File, Inventory, Spectacle Lens. Click Add to set up a new spectacle lens inventory item, or select a lens from the list and click Modify. On this screen, a spectacle lens style must be specified. You should also enter a material and lens name to help you differentiate the lenses. You may select the OD or OS radio button or leave the default option OU selected. Decide if you would like to price lenses per pair or individually. Select pair or each on the unit drop-down box. If you will bill this lens through Eyefinity VSP interface, make sure that the proper VSP code is selected. On the upper right-hand side of the screen, you can enter as many procedure codes as necessary for the options on the lenses. You can also add as many OPC or optional product codes as needed. The retail price itself can be determined in one of two ways. If procedure code pricing is in place, the retail price will be the sum of the prices for the procedure codes specified and can only be changed by adjusting the procedure codes that are assigned to this item by going to the procedure code setup section. If procedure code pricing is disabled, you can enter the retail price directly on the retail field. If you input a value in the oversized diameter field, an oversized charge will be added to the order at order time when the prescription exceeds that diameter. Also, when using this lens on an order, you will get a warning message if the prescription exceeds the diameter specified under max diameter. You can select a pricing grid if you want to charge extra for lenses whose sphere or sphere-cylinder combination fall within certain ranges. To add a new grid or edit an existing one, click on the ellipsis button next to the pricing grid field. To duplicate an inventory item exactly, click Duplicate. To delete a spectacle lens from your inventory, click Delete. To sort the lenses in any specific order, click Sort, and to filter lenses by specific criteria, click the Filter button. The Pricing Grid, Add Grid, and Prism Grid buttons on the right-hand side of the spectacle lens inventory screen allow you to set up additional charges for spectacle lenses according to the values of their sphere or sphere-cylinder combination, add, and prism parameters. In addition to charges, these grids will automatically adjust the procedure codes in accordance with the parameters. The pricing grid is based on a sphere or sphere-cylinder combination of the lens. You can set up multiple pricing grids and assign them to different spectacle lens items. However, you can only have one add and one prism grid, and they both will affect the entire spectacle lens inventory. You must have two items in your lens treatment listing screen, one with a V2220 bifocal procedure code and another with a V2320 trifocal for the add grid to work properly. For the prism grid, you must have one lens treatment linked to the V2715 procedure code. The VSP import button will allow you to choose lenses that you will be selling from a list of VSP lenses. When you import these lenses, it will also import the V codes for that specific lens. If you have not set up the particular V code in your procedure code setup, the system will alert you. Once the lens type has been imported, the listing will turn red. The Synchronize button will synchronize the inventory. The Details button will allow you to assign details from the categories that you previously set up for each lens style, material, and lens color. You can highlight more than one lens from the same category by holding the Control button and clicking on multiple lenses. Once you have selected the lenses that you would like, you can click the Details button and assign the information. The Activate button will give you the option to reactivate items that have been deleted from your inventory. Thank you for viewing the instructional video. We hope that this video has simplified the setup process for you.